Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Lights Out Lounge podcast. I am one half of your hosts, Jayden and Brianna, and ladies and gentlemen, she is back. Welcome, Brianna Ross. Good afternoon.
Hello. Wow. Good to be back. One final episode for the year. What a season it's been, both on the track and also inside this podcast studio.
Yes.
Season 1 done and dusted. And there's a lot to unpack.
There's a lot to unpack. Season. Before we unpack anything, Brianna, I'm sure people want to know, how are you going?
Thank you. I'm going well. I feel like I can't feel my tongue or the left side of my mouth still.
Really?
I'm still numb.
Oh, no.
So I feel like I talk a bit funny, but I'm feeling a lot better.
Okay, that's the main thing.
Yes, which is good. And yeah, they're gone. Wisdom teeth gone.
Wow. How does that feel? I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. Does it feel weird?
No different.
Really?
Yeah, no different.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, we're back, and it's going to be a long episode.
Yeah, we got a lot.
It was a big season. When we sat down and did the review, there was so much stuff I forgot.
Yeah,
happened.
It's so easy to slip past like certain moments because you only think people might only think about like McLaren or like Max's comeback. People don't understand, or it's easy to forget all the small intricacies that actually have a huge effect on the season. So
literally. So I think we jump straight into it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's take it back to the Melbourne Grand Prix. A moment that set the tone for majority of the rookies that race. How could we forget Isaac Hadjar formation lap?
Oh,
gone.
Yeah.
Crashed. It was, I forgot about it personally.
Really?
Because of how good of a season he had.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have guessed that from that very moment. But that formation lap and that video of Lewis's dad comforting Isaac.
Yeah. Unreal. I remember because obviously we were there. Like the marshals, when he crashed, they didn't know what to do. They were like, do we do the same thing? The race hasn't started.
Yeah.
Like they were freaking out. Like, what do we do? What do we do? It was so funny. Well, it wasn't funny, but yeah, that moment. And as you said with Anthony Hamilton, that was like pretty.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
That was a big deal. And then home hero, Oscar Piastri. How could we forget?
Ugh.
In the grass, lawnmower.
Yeah.
Proper.
Genuinely.
And the fact he got it out of the grass.
Yeah.
And went on to earn points.
Yes.
Incredible.
That's true. It was as soon as the rain fell, because Lando went off as well. Lando survived.
Yes.
That scuffle, that little tangent going off, and Piastri, when he put it into reverse, I don't know if that was his thinking or the team, but very smart whoever did that. Whoever told him or if he did it himself.
Very smart.
Yeah.
And something else that set the tone for the whole season, Ferrari making stupid calls.
Oh.
Terrible. And it cost us. And basically that's their season recap done there. Stupid calls. Started in race 1 and continued all the way.
When I saw the rain, we saw the rain falling, and we look up on the screen and we see both Ferraris on dry tyres. And I see, we sat in front of the pit lane, and I see most cars, pretty much all cars, going in for wet tyres. And I see 2 Ferraris fly past. I just knew, like.
And we've spoke about it before, but there was a little kid sat next to us who started jumping for joy. Lewis and Charles, oh my God, they're going to win the race. No.
I so wanted to tell that kid, hey mate, shut up. You got no idea what you've just looked at, what you've just seen.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you said, that Hadjar crash was only a sign of things to come that race. I think only 2 rookies finished. Everyone else crashed out.
Yeah.
So Behrman, first race, fair play. And Kimi Antonelli, 17th to 4th in the wet.
Yes, that's right. Wow. When you look back at the season, there's so many things you just forget. And then, Lando went on to win the first race of the season. Hats off to him. And Oscar, great recovery.
Yep.
that last overtake at Lewis, right at the end, it was amazing.
Yes,
But yeah, that is Australia, Melbourne Grand Prix in a nutshell.
that's it. Next up, the Chinese Grand Prix, which included a lovely sprint.
Yeah, first sprint of the season.
Yep.
I was a huge fan. I did not forget about this. Lewis sprint pole, Lewis sprint win. And I thought that was going to set the tone for the season. But yeah, not much happened. But Lewis won it.
Yep.
That was great.
Brianna, thinking about it right now, that was our best moment of the year as a Ferrari team.
That was my highlight of the season. Yeah. As a Ferrari fan, I mean, at least Charles had 7 or 8 podiums. He had a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not as good as a sprint. I don't know.
Moving on to race day, Alonso, DNF for the second race in a row. Pretty huge, back to back. Oscar goes on to win the race. So McLaren boys have won a race each.
Yep.
Cooking up for a juicy battle between the two of them.
Yeah.
And I'll leave this one to you, that something not so positive.
No. I can't remember where we finished. I know it was both in the points. Both Ferraris were in the points. And then come to find out, a few hours later, we got a double disqualification for the exact same thing that the McLaren boys got disqualified for in Vegas. So we were the first victims.
Yeah, double disqualification. Look, you can't have everything in life. We had a sprint win, so we have to get disqualified the next day.
Yeah. And you'll notice as we go through these race highlights, there's a certain pattern that happens when someone retires from a race or someone, one of the Ferrari drivers, don't do very well. Something else happens to the other driver. So we'll get into that later on, but that was our season wrapped up.
That was. Okay. Then we go to the Japanese Grand Prix.
Yep.
If anyone remembers that, Snooze Fest.
Snooze Fest for the race, but the pre-race, we got something very, very exciting.
We did.
And something I called, I think, in our first or second episode, Yuki Tsunoda took the place of Liam Lawson at Red Bull.
Huge.
And very coincidental that it happened at his home race in Japan.
I never put that 2 and 2 together.
Maybe it was planned all along.
Yes.
Look, not a lot happened. Not a lot happened this race. Max won, but it was the first case of papaya rules being used in 2025, which was, how do I even say it? It was a sort of omen. Let's say that. We didn't know at the time.
No.
We didn't know at the time, but it was a sign of things to come.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Moving on to Bahrain, honestly, counting sheep would have been more entertaining. Nothing happened. Oscar Piastri won, and
that's about
that's it.
Yeah.
Genuinely it. Yep.
Yeah, wow. Okay. That was an easy one, guys.
Moving on to Saudi Arabia, where we saw the classic Max Verstappen defense move.
Yes.
When he's scared to lose the lead into turn one, he will either push you wide or cut the corner, which he did. And that earned him a 5-second penalty. And it also gave us lovely entertainment on the radio, both drivers saying, I don't need to give the position back. And then Oscar saying he needs to give the position back.
Yes.
And it gave him a penalty, which determined the outcome of the race. But, Brianna, something happened, which was hilarious.
Something on the funny side. Bortoletto squeezes Alonso into the wall. And why is it funny? Alonso is his manager. It was a really funny moment. I really enjoyed it.
If that was any other driver, Alonso would have been like, beep, beep, beep.
Yes.
But it was just like, whoa, he just said that was close.
His reaction on the radio was hilarious. It was just like, oh, that's close.
Yeah.
And then Oscar goes on to win it. He had a great start to the season, looking back at it.
Yeah, started to get on a roll. We're seeing these wins just keep popping up.
Yep.
So, good on him.
Moving on to Miami, the first American race of the season, and we had a sprint. You got any words on that sprint?
Yep. Charles Leclerc so he's left the pit lane and he's going to the grid to start the sprint, puts it in the wall. And
I forgot about this.
yeah, I oh my god. I stayed up because obviously it's late for us when we
Mhm.
watch Miami. I stayed up to see him put it in the wall going to the grid. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. But on a happier note,
Yep.
Antonelli sprint pole.
Yes.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair
he
play.
really surprised me early on in the season.
Yep.
And we also saw Max get another penalty this race.
Yes.
This time 10 seconds.
For crashing unsafe release. So Antonelli
Yes.
actually was coming into the pit lane or leaving the pit lane. I cannot remember, but
They
The
had
team-
a few bumps
yeah.
this year.
Yep.
Hmm.
He just chopped his front wing off and stuff, and then 10-second penalty. And Max is like, guys, come on. What are you doing?
Yeah. And Lando goes on to win the sprint.
Yes. 8 points in the chamber for Lando Norris.
Moving on to Sunday, race day. Not much. We'll speed through this. Bortoletto and Behrman both retiring from mechanical issues. Not
Yep.
great. Not fun.
No, not great. 2 rookies as well.
Yeah.
Then we saw, I think for the second time this season, Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton getting a bit too close to each other.
I wonder if that was personal.
In Carlos Sainz's case, I think it was definitely personal.
Yeah.
100%.
And if you told me at that point in the season he was going to have a better season than Lewis, I would have laughed. But hey, here we go.
And yeah, crazy work. And then Piastri again,
Yeah.
another win.
Another win in the books, and it wasn't enough.
No, was not enough.
But we'll get into
We'll
that.
get
Then it was the Imola Grand Prix, and some huge news rocked the world.
Yes.
Jack Doohan dropped for Franco Colapinto. Like we kind of saw it coming, but
Yeah.
I felt for Doohan. And that's when they came out and said it was going to be like a 5-race rotation, which we now know never happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, and honestly, Colapinto didn't do that much this year.
No.
Not a
was-
single point.
I was about to say we were lied to
Yeah.
because we were told it'll be a 5-race rotation. Okay. After 5 races, did Jack Doohan hop back in the car? Absolutely not.
No. But yeah, he didn't really do anything special this year.
Yeah, but do you know what was special?
Mm.
Max Verstappen, which awarded him overtake of the year. Well done, mate. This was
Congratulations.
when I saw it live, I knew straight away. I'm like, there's no one else who's going to do that. He started 3rd, I think, that race. And he's gone around the outside of Oscar Piastri into turn 1 after Piastri pushed him wide. Like he was so late on the brakes. That is so risky. And he pulled it off. Even George Russell was like, Oscar, what are you doing? Like, you got to defend harder. But in reality, I don't think Oscar Piastri could have defended any harder. Like he was pretty much on the edge. And it got him overtake of the year. So we had a high spike of adrenaline watching that and then straight back down because Kimi Antonelli in his first home race, reliability struck and he died. No, he didn't die. He retired. He retired with a mechanical issue, which was a little bit sad to see.
Yeah, that is sad in your home race.
Yeah.
And then, to our surprise, we saw Max win the race, which was a nice change from the 2 McLarens.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, Max went on to win. And the rest is history. We'll get into it because there's a lot more Max wins coming
Yeah.
up.
Although we didn't know at the time.
No,
But
we did not.
it got juicy. So the Monaco Grand Prix gave us like a 3-second lockup from Lando Norris, who was on pole, and I thought he was going into the wall to gift my glorious king the lead. I was so excited, but he somehow kept the car slowed down enough to make the corner. And then halfway through lap 1, 2 rookies again. Antonelli.
Common theme.
Yeah. Antonelli was overtaken. It was a great overtake by Gabby Bortoletto. And Antonelli just said, no, I'm not having any of that. He dive bombed him into the wall. He somehow survived, but it was so funny to see these 2 rookies, you know, they're obviously fighting for like notoriety and some form of reputation, which they've you know, earned throughout the year. But that was so funny to see. Like just seeing Antonelli just steamroll down the inside.
Yeah.
Hilarious. And then Fernando Alonso, another retirement. What is going on?
It was so bad. I remember I was like, what? It was just like race after race because he had a sprint retirement as well that we didn't mention. Like he just would, yeah, it was very rare for him to finish a race at the start of the season. And yeah, Stroll was beating him at one point for longer than he should have.
Yep.
And then George Russell. So everyone remembers Albon playing those games, holding everyone up. And George had enough, as he would. Like, it was annoying.
Yeah.
Cuts the chicane, gets a drive-through penalty. And the reason I bring that up and I feel sad about it is George completed every single lap this year except for 2, which was when he had to do his drive-through penalty. He finished every single race, completed every single lap.
Yeah.
It broke his perfect record.
Yeah.
Which
crazy.
is very impressive.
It is.
To complete every lap. And it's all because of he could have avoided that penalty.
Oh, 100%.
But he had enough. I'm pretty sure Kimmy followed as well. It was
I think
father
so.
and son.
Yeah, it was funny. I remember on the radio when they said, George, you have to give that back. He's like, no, I'll take the penalty.
Yes.
Please. I can't deal with him anymore.
I can't deal. No, because it was so frustrating. And then Norris went on to win the race.
Yes.
Yeah, he won Monaco, which all drivers love to do.
Yeah. First big win for Lando. Like he's not his first win, but the one that probably holds some significance in his career.
Yes.
You know, that first win in Monaco.
Absolutely.
All right, so the Spanish Grand Prix, nothing happened the first half of the race. It was an absolute snooze fest. But then Kimi Antonelli, can't remember if his brakes failed or he went wide, but he was bogged in the gravel and it brought out the safety car. Now, obviously, everyone is bunched up at a safety car restart. Max Verstappen floors it out of the final corner and runs wide because his tyres were cold. And he is literally on a 45-degree angle to the barrier. Like, everyone thought he's going in the wall. Like, there's no way he can avoid that. He avoided it. My glorious King Charles Leclerc passes him. They touch on the straight, which was Max Verstappen's fault. And then George Russell sees the opportunity of Max, because obviously Max has lost momentum because he's gone wide on a straight. So he's obviously slower than everyone else. And George Russell steams it up the inside or around the outside. No, it was down the inside because Max Verstappen goes wide. Just absolute chaos, but he holds position Verstappen by going off the track. So the team said, Max, do us a favour, mate. You got to give it back. And Max Verstappen's on the radio saying, no, I was pushed wide. That's not fair. I don't have to give the position back. And GP, his race engineer, goes, you've overtaken him outside the track. You got to give it back. That's the rules. As GP is saying that, Max Verstappen pretends to let George Russell through. Slows down, lets George overtake around the outside, then puts his foot down and purposefully crashes into him, like bang wheels. Cops another, I can't remember, was it a 10-second penalty? What sort of penalty was that? It was
10
seconds. People were saying that he should have been disqualified.
Yeah.
Because he purposefully crashed into another car.
Yeah, and did that cost him the championship?
Probably.
Being a little bit stupid, letting your ego and your anger get to you.
Yeah, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah, Oscar goes on to win it.
Yep. All right, so Canada, once again, slow start. Not a lot of action, but we did get what I've always expected from a certain driver. At his home race, Lance Stroll, doing what he does best, lacking spatial awareness, pushes Pierre Gasly into the pit entry, which is like right next to the wall. Like squeezes him, and that's not good. And I can't remember if he got a penalty or not. It should have been
10-second.
Another 10-second penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, how can you not see a pink Alpine in your mirrors? It's pink.
Silly man. In his home race, you think you do better.
And finally, we got the first bit of contact between the McLarens. Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris towards the end of the race, fighting for second, scrapping back and forth, dive bombs left and right, and I'm going, something's going to happen here. There's no way they can get away with this. And they did not. Lando Norris, a really, really questionable move. Oscar Piastri's on the main straight. He's covered the inside, which is next to the wall. So he's forcing his teammate to go around the outside the harder way, as you do as a racing driver. Lando Norris proceeds to go into a gap that just isn't there on the inside. Hits the back of his teammate and is out of the Canadian Grand Prix. Now, he said it was his fault, which I'm glad he did, took responsibility for it. But that was the first bit of contact, which was very exciting to see.
It was. And then another surprise, George Russell wins the race. And something we've skimmed past, he very consistent year. He was on the podium for majority of the races we've spoke about. Like he was third for a lot of races this year.
Yeah.
Always found himself on that spot that the McLarens didn't take. Well done, George.
Well done, George.
Underrated.
Yes. The Austrian Grand Prix, Brianna, take it away.
Yeah, started with a Sunny Haze moment by Carlos Sainz. Didn't take off at the formation lap. However, once he got going in the race, he did have brake issues, had to retire. So, unfortunate.
Unfortunate. What else was unfortunate?
Oh,
The Kimi Antonelli steam train just strolled straight through. Completely missed the big braking zone of turn 3 where all the cars, like that's a dangerous corner, by the way, because if someone like gets pushed wide onto the grass, they're T-boning another driver, another car. It's terrible, which is pretty much almost what happened here. Antonelli steams it down the inside, hits out of all the cars he could have gone into, Max Verstappen. The team's home race, the track's literally called the Red Bull Ring. And he took out the main guy.
He would have had to be escorted home that day.
But Max was very compassionate. He was like,
he was. And that's when it started sparking rumors. Is that because Kimi's his future teammate? Is that why he's being so kind?
Yeah. And then from there, we got even more action. The McLarens, they checked out front, completely just went away with it. It was Norris leading from Piastri. Piastri was getting closer and closer, obviously with DRS getting a lot closer. Sent it down the inside, locked up, nearly hit Norris. And then more of the team's orders came in, which, you know what, in a situation like this, I would back. I don't want my teams...
Yes.
Because they just crashed in Canada. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They don't want it to happen again.
Careful.
So they said, Oscar, you're free to race, but do not do that again.
Yes, which... fair.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Norris wins. So a few more Norris wins coming your way.
Yeah.
One of my favourite races of the year, Silverstone. Love it. There was Hamilton been on the podium, wasn't it like 12 years in a row? Something ridiculous.
Yep.
And that streak was broken this year with Ferrari. However, for good cause, because Hülkenberg got his first podium.
Nico Hülkenberg. I was about to ask you, he got it, but he overtook. Did he overtake him? Did he overtake Lewis?
Lewis came fourth, I believe. So he was so close. But if anyone was going to take that record off Lewis, Nico Hülkenberg, it was huge.
Yeah.
Huge moment. Oh,
Unreal.
It was so good. And in a Sauber.
Yeah, even more crazy.
Crazy. Oh, very, very good.
Yeah, fair play to him. Lando won. That's his first home race win as well. Gotta give him his props. Sorry, we love you, Hulk, but yes, Lando. So again, now a bit more momentum.
He's got Monaco and his home race.
Yeah,
pretty nice.
That's pretty good. That's what I think every driver dreams of that.
Yeah,
So fair play to him. But yes, the Hulkamania. Fair play, mate.
Never forget that race. Amazing.
Okay, Belgium was up next. Sprint, not much happened. Race at the start got naughty between the McLarens. Oscar Piastri overtook Lando for the lead of the race and just checked out, proceeded to win. Just an absolute mauling of the field.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very, very good job to him. And unfortunately, I'm saying this is like a highlight of his season. Lewis Hamilton went from 18th to 7th. I mean, well done, mate. But it pains me that is an achievement.
Yeah. I think he only did that because it was raining, though. If that was in the dry, there's no way.
18th to 14th, probably. And that's another thing to point out. Hamilton loved qualifying from P12 to P18. He just loved
that gap.
loved that. And
Yep.
I'm not a fan.
The Hungarian Grand Prix. Brianna, I'll take the lead on this one.
All right. All yours.
I'll take the lead. Charles Leclerc got pole. Very, very happy, very excited. Because you know why? Hungary is a very hard track to overtake. Very hard track to overtake. So I'm thinking, beautiful. He's at least going to get a top 3. This is so on. What happens? Ferrari have issues with his car. Both McLarens go off into the distance, 1 and 2. And then Charles Leclerc, with problems, defends like an absolute lion to try and keep George Russell behind. If you've got issues with your car and you're very slow, why are you defending? Just give it up.
Yeah.
Give it up. And it was dangerous. Like, even I was upset. I was like, Charles, mate, what are you doing?
Yeah. Fair play.
Once again, more drama out front. Both McLarens scrapping for position. And it was a carbon copy of Austria. Oscar Piastri on, I believe, the second last lap, sent it down the inside on his teammate, locked up. Once again, nearly hit him. And the team say, Oscar, hold position, please.
Yeah.
We've got you. You're still going to lead the championship. Just stay second, mate. Please don't do it. Don't have any contact. And that was pretty much that. And then was that the summer break or was that after the summer break? Can't remember. There was like there was a period, Brianna. We had like 2 races in 6 weeks.
Yeah. Awful planning.
Oh, it was terrible. We didn't have any episodes. We had like a month off and we didn't need to.
So after that race, so now we're going into summer break.
Yeah.
We have Hungary and then summer break.
All right, moving on to Zandvoort, Netherlands. Max Verstappen fans absolutely everywhere. It's just orange.
Yes, it is. Now, some light rain for the race and Lewis Hamilton crashes out. DNF for Sir Lewis Hamilton. But, however, if Lewis crashes, what does that mean? What is going to happen in a couple laps?
That means the other Ferrari driver is going to get taken out. And he did, by Kimi Antonelli. Charles Leclerc into the wall at the exact same spot, by the way.
Yes.
So there's a God watching.
It's so painful. So another double Ferrari DNF. We just love those. However, he wasn't the only driver to DNF.
No. Lando Norris. Engine issues. Hello.
Yeah.
Naughty. But what did that allow to happen, Brianna?
I'm happy about this. Isaac Hadjar, 3rd place on the podium.
Well done, mate.
In his first season of F1.
Yes, big.
Huge.
Massive. Just unreal. What a guy.
Unreal. And Oscar wins the race. So, first race back since summer break. Oscar's off to a good start.
The Italian Grand Prix, the home of Ferrari.
All right. Hulkenberg doesn't even start the race. He's out. And, oh my gosh, I feel like a broken record. Alonso DNF once again.
Yep. In the most innocuous way.
Shocking. He can't wait for Adrian Newey to working on that 2026 car.
Absolutely. Going over a curb like every other driver. Unreal. But that wasn't... Here we go.
Oh.
Strap in, ladies and gentlemen, and hold on. Lando Norris was ahead of Oscar Piastri when he made his pit stop, which turned out to be a slow pit stop. Now, because it was a slow pit stop, Oscar Piastri took 2nd place off Lando Norris. So the team get involved and they say, hey, mate, do us a favour. Yeah. Can you please give the position back to Lando because he was in front of you at the pit stop. Now, Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris were told that slow pit stops are a part of racing. So Oscar Piastri says, hey, it's a part of racing. But if you want me to do it, then I'll do it. That helped Lando Norris. That's 3 points. He won the championship by 2.
Yes.
That alone gave Lando Norris the championship.
100%.
When you think about it.
Obviously, they would have made Oscar let Lando through in Abu Dhabi. He would have won it regardless. However, putting all that aside, it's cost him. It's cost Max the championship. Yeah, that was a huge moment.
Yeah, massive.
And Max's radio made me laugh. He was like, what the hell? Swapping over a slow pit stop. Even Lewis chimed in post interviews and said, hey, if he wants to be a champion, Oscar, you can't be doing stuff like that.
Yep.
And he learnt his lesson.
Yep.
He won't be doing that again next year.
No, definitely not. And with all that chaos, Max Verstappen went on to win the Italian Grand Prix. All right, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, where a lot of people have been saying this is where the form of Oscar Piastri fell. He crashed in qualifying, so he started 10th, stalled on the grid, was last, crashed on lap 1 out of the race. Huge turning point. He's watching the race on like a streaming service with a banana next to him.
Yeah.
That was a
shocking
meme.
scenes. Luckily for Piastri, his teammate Norris only finishes 7th.
Yep.
So he's not catching him too much. Max goes on to win the race, which is crucial for his. He just doesn't realize it now,
Yeah.
but it's crucial in the future. And something very exciting. It was a very exciting year with some podium finishes.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos Sainz, first podium in Williams.
Well done. Let's give it a slow clap because Lewis Hamilton in a Ferrari could not get a podium.
Oh, yes, I know. Yes. But that was his first smooth operation in a Williams. Love it. But yes, he did get a podium in a Williams before Lewis could get one in a Ferrari.
All right, the Singapore Grand Prix. This is where everything changed because something happened after this race, which led to some questionable calls. Lando Norris hits the back of Max Verstappen at the start of the Singapore Grand Prix. As he's going to avoid hitting Max for a second time, he has to turn his car to the right. Now, who's on his right? Oscar Piastri. Barged him out the way. And Piastri's on the radio saying, I kept out of the way, I kept clear, but I've been barged out the way. That's my position. Can I have it back? And the team goes, looking at the footage, we're not going to do anything right now. We'll talk about it after.
Yes.
And rightly so, Oscar Piastri hops on the radio and says, that is not fair at all. I've been barged out the way.
Yeah.
So can I have my position, please? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't.
I agree.
He was told to hold position and not pass his teammate. So that's cool. But something happened.
Rules. Yes. McLaren seals the Constructors' Championship. Well done to them
Well done,
with
guys.
like a third of the season to go.
Genuinely.
However, they celebrate it without the man leading the Drivers' Championship, Piastri. He's nowhere to be seen. Don't forget that moment.
No.
Disgusting. And also, Russell wins another race.
George Russell. Well done,
George
mate.
Russell, future world champion.
The United States Grand Prix, the original race in America, the one that should always be there. Chaos. Pure chaos at turn 1 once again. This time, guess who? 2 McLarens involved. With Hulkenberg. So Hulkenberg into turn 1, he's using his line. Piastri cuts across Hulkenberg, clips him, which sends him into the air. Oscar Piastri sends Piastri into the air. Now, again, out of all the cars to like ricochet and hit, he hits his teammate. Both of them out. Lap 1, turn 1.
So bad. I didn't realize how many times they made contact.
Yep.
Crazy.
Unreal.
Unreal. And then race, not a whole lot to say.
Nah.
Max wins it. He had a lot more wins than I remember.
Yep.
I feel like we were so focused on the McLaren drama. He just came out of nowhere.
And Piastri had a terrible race that day, which is why people were saying, oh, it's incredible. After Singapore, you have a bad race.
They win the Constructors.
Yeah.
And then Oscar, for the next 6 recaps, he's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. Horrendous. The Mexican Grand Prix, again, another terrible race for Oscar Piastri, but another terrible race for your man, Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton was actually fighting for a podium, which is so questionable to even think about right now and so hard to believe. He was fighting Max Verstappen. Verstappen's usual antics forces your glorious king off the track. But Lewis Hamilton wasn't having a bar of it. He cut the whole corner. Literally, he mowed the lawn, okay? Got a massive lead. And instead of the team saying, hey, mate, can you drop back a bit so that we don't get a penalty here because you've gained 6 seconds, right?
Yes, that's right. They communication.
The team said, you're good, keep going. 2 laps later, hey, mate, you've got a 10-second penalty.
So bad.
Oh, my God. Absolutely outrageous. That was the only big thing that happened, apart from something else. When Lando Norris won the race, what happened, Brianna?
He retook the Drivers' Championship lead in Mexico. Wow. So, yeah, that was a pivotal moment.
Yes.
And also, Bam in fourth.
Well done, mate.
Well done, Ollie.
He called it. There was a prediction video. He said there was like a thing, what's one crazy take this year? And he goes, to finish in the top 5 in a race.
Yeah, and he did it.
He got it.
Also, Russell's so funny. Like, they say, yeah, a prediction for next year.
Yeah.
And everyone's, like, positive. And his is, Red Bull won't win the championship. And it's like, okay, we know you hate
All right, mate.
Max.
Okay.
We know you hate Max, but chill.
Yeah. Brazil, another sprint. They love squeezing sprints in right at the end of the year.
They do.
It was crazy. Brazil, rain started to fall. So who goes in the wall? Oscar Piastri.
Yes.
Oscar Piastri into the wall.
Oh.
And at the same time, it was actually quite dangerous because Colapinto and Hulkenberg crashed at the exact same spot as I think Marshals were about to recover Piastri's car. So a little bit naughty. But that wasn't the only big crash. Home race hero Gabby Bortoletto. Oh my God. I thought he died. I'm not even joking. The car was in half. It was an absolute monstrosity. It was bad. But it led to a Lando Norris win. Moving on to the race.
Yes.
Gabby Bortoletto, once again, just terrible luck. But he was squeezed.
Victim of none other than Lance Stroll.
Stroll squeezed him into the wall, out of the race. Dunskies. Right before the safety car came out to pick up Bortoletto's car, Lewis Hamilton somehow hits the back of Franco Colapinto. The front wing is stuck under the car. Guess what, by the way? He crashed right near the pit straight. So he had to do a whole lap.
Oh.
He couldn't turn the car to come in. As the front wing is literally scraping the bottom of the floor, it's damaging his floor. The cars are all bunching up, getting ready to go. The safety car restart happens. Oscar Piastri is keen to get closer to his teammate, rightly so. But instead, what he does, he dive bombs Kimi Antonelli and Charles Leclerc, who are fighting for second place. Now, Oscar Piastri hits Kimi Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli has no control over his car and hits My Glorious King, takes him out of the race.
Oh my gosh. Poor innocent Leclerc.
Yep.
And obviously, trend is your friend.
Oh, yeah.
Leclerc DNF. So what happens a couple laps later? Hamilton retires. Double DNF for Ferrari.
Let's go, lads. That's huge. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that happened. So, how many times? 3 times
Terrible.
this year?
Kimi holds off Verstappen, keeps second place.
Yes.
Well done, Kimi.
Well done.
Also, well done, Verstappen. From pit lane to third.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Yep.
Really, really impressive.
And yeah, Lando Norris just checked out front to win. So extending that lead.
Yeah.
Huge. Las Vegas. We had an amazing action-packed qualifying. The race, polar opposite. Except for the start. Lando Norris on pole. Cannot keep his lead with Verstappen behind him. Just locks up, goes incredibly wide. Verstappen takes the lead, checks out front, wins by a huge margin. Oscar Piastri once again struggling. He finished in 7th. Lando Norris finished 2nd. But something happened after the race, Brianna. That was incredible.
It was, and it literally was crucial for the championship to still be alive for Max.
Yeah. Same issue as Ferraris in China. The exact same thing. The skid blocks were too thin, therefore both McLarens disqualified.
Yep, and that's what gifted Max to be able to fight for championship in the last race.
Yep.
So as a viewer, I loved it. It was also great for Oscar because it brought him closer to Lando. It only affected Lando.
Yeah.
So
huge.
It was a huge moment for the championship.
Yeah.
moving on to the second last track of the season, Qatar. We have a sprint. And wow, Oscar found his performance again, got his mojo back. Sprint pole, sprint win. Was lovely to see.
Good to see. Finally.
It
time.
much needed.
Yes. All right, moving on to the race in Qatar. Piastri was doing very well, kept his lead. Everything was going great. Hulkenberg and Gasly crashed, causing a safety car. 17 drivers, because Hulkenberg retired. 17 drivers pit for new tyres. Not the McLarens. They stayed out.
No, they couldn't give Oscar the better strategy,
No.
so they said you both suffer.
Yeah, you both have to deal with this.
And
They were now out of sync with everyone else, so they had to stop later than everyone else, which meant when Piastri retook the lead, because obviously both McLarens have to make a pit stop. Oscar Piastri did his best, but he couldn't catch Verstappen.
No, and again, Max is gifted another opportunity to fight for the championship.
Yeah.
As he said, I'm only here because of other people's failures. That's a good example.
Unreal. It's just outrageous. I cannot believe it. He goes on to win. Oscar Piastri second. Lando Norris was gifted fourth because Kimi Antonelli went wide.
Yes, and that whole big drama of did Kimi do it on purpose?
Unreal. That was crazy.
And if he held on to that position, Kimi, it might have been a different championship winner at Abu Dhabi.
Absolutely.
But papaya rules, they would have made it work.
We move on to the championship decider in Abu Dhabi, the final three. It was Verstappen, Norris, Piastri as they qualified, and that was the order as they went through turn one. Everyone survived, but then Oscar Piastri sends it on his teammate to take second place. Incredible move. Lando Norris was under pressure for the championship, by the way, from my glorious king. Ferrari found pace out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was incredible. But it didn't come to fruition in the end. So, again, it was quite stagnant. The top three were doing the top three. They're doing their own thing. Yuki Tsunoda tried to help Max by defending Lando Norris, which was the worst bit of defensive driving I've ever seen.
That was very funny. Yeah, that was the funniest thing. His team radio, stop talking. I know what to do. Did you?
Did you really, mate? I don't think so.
Bring back Perez.
And from there, Brianna,
yeah,
that was it. Verstappen won the race. It was not enough to win the title.
No.
Oscar Piastri came second, not enough to win the title. Lando Norris came third. It was enough.
There you go. Your 2025 Drivers' Champion, Lando Norris.
By 2 points.
Well done. And you know what? He could be one of the most underrated drivers this season because I feel like no one thought he could do it. He had, he had some help with the team. And the cringiest team radio, Zach to Lando.
Oh, my God. Hello, is this the Drivers' World Championship hotline? Mate, just stop there. Just stop right there.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
But yeah, that is
the season.
The 2025 season in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Wow. So much happened.
Yes, a lot we forgot.
A lot that we forgot.
Yeah.
All right. That was the 2025 recap. Moving on, we have 5 categories that we are going to both give our answers to. Lots of fun. Kicking it off, we have favorite moment of the year.
Okay. Mine has to be the Hulk podium.
No, that's mine as well.
Is it?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have to. That for me, that's like.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching F1 for so long, and I know the struggle. Like, and the fact he finally did it, I have to put that. Yeah. That was yours?
That's mine as well. Favorite moment of the year, Hulk. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Huge. I feel like I need to come up with another one, but.
Oh, well, it's pretty close. Me, like that moment with Hajar's first podium.
Yeah.
That was pretty close.
That was special.
I could say that as well. But
Hamilton sprint win.
I thought you were going to say that. Because, like, technically he got a podium and a win and a pole.
No, nothing compares to Hulk.
Yeah.
Best moment of the year.
Yeah.
All right, rookie of the year. I'll go first this time.
Yeah.
I've gone for Isaac Hajar.
Yeah.
He was my rookie of the year. Podium. Just amazing results all the time, consistent.
Yep.
He got promotion for Red Bull. Yeah, he's my guy.
Yep.
You?
Same. It's the same. I was going to say because he consistently outperformed. Well, I wasn't going to use the promotion as a sort of because, like, congrats to him, he did that. But the fact he consistently outperformed his teammate, who has technically been in F1 longer than him.
Yeah.
If you think about it, Lawson has an extra season than Hadjar because he did 2 stints in 2 years, right? So the fact it's like pretty much a cop out to say Antonelli because Antonelli's in a Mercedes.
And when we just did that recap, I didn't realize how many times he took people out.
Yeah.
Like that's another factor.
Yeah.
Kind of ties in the next category. There is someone else who I think could be in contention for Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
So next category is driver or team who surprised you the most. I've gone Ollie Behrman.
Mm-hmm.
He beat Ocon in his first season in the sport. Yeah, Hadjar also beat his teammate, Lawson. However, and it was a bigger gap than Behrman to Ocon.
Yep.
But considering how long Ocon's been in the sport,
mm-hmm.
I was debating giving him Rookie of the Year, but I have awarded Ollie Behrman as the driver who surprised me the most.
Yep.
I think that was huge to be able to beat Ocon in his first year.
Absolutely, for sure. I've gone a different route. I've gone a team
Nice.
that surprised me, and that team is Williams.
Yes.
Williams, to me, were when they acquired Carlos Sainz, I was a bit skeptical because I didn't know if they would actually improve, if the car would get better, or if it was the drivers driving that car, especially Carlos Sainz, like driving that car off the rails. The fact he got 2 podiums.
Yes, and they were both in the top 10 for points.
Yep,
consistently. At the end of the season. I was going to put them and I changed.
Yep.
Amazing. Williams, unreal season.
Yeah, just, very, very. And, they were consistent. Yes, they had some reliability issues here and there, but when you look down the top 10, like during a race, both of them, majority of the time, were in there. So
yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
And I think it's the start of something special.
For
and I'm very excited to see.
For sure.
All right. The driver or team who disappointed you the most?
Do we even need to?
Do you want to go 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, Alpine. Oh.
You said, I was going to say Ferrari. That was disappointing. You said Alpine. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Ferrari.
I'm saying Ferrari. I'm sorry because I'm a loyal fan for life.
Yeah.
The fact they couldn't get a race win.
True, and they came 4th.
4th in the Constructors.
And considering Red Bull was only Max.
That's my team. And the hype around signing Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
And you deliver a car that is so far off the pace. I've never seen a car so hard to drive since 2014 when we had another winless season.
True. All right. True. And Alpine, but that was they were just a next level bad.
Yeah.
I have an honourable mention.
Oh.
Adami.
Oh,
Lewis Hamilton's
race engineer.
Yeah. Biggest disappointment of the year.
Yeah.
He gets my honourable mention. He's not a driver or he's a part of a team.
Yeah.
He sucks.
He might be sacked. Did you see the Italian? Did you see there was an Italian article? I had to translate it to English because I know Italian, but I can't read most of it. Fred Vasseur was questioned about the communication this year.
Yes.
And he said, look, for Lewis's race engineer next year, we're evaluating all options.
But I feel like that's a cop-out answer.
That's a nice way of saying he's getting sacked.
Okay, because I took it as we're keeping him, but we have to pretend we're investigating.
No, because I think maybe Lewis threatened the team. If you keep him,
I hope so,
I'm leaving. That's what I hope's happened.
I really hope, because that cannot continue.
Yeah.
Favorite team radio of the year? I've got a few really funny ones.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do as well.
Yeah. Do you want to go? You go with your first one.
My favorite, Lewis Hamilton. Take a tea break while you're at it. Have a tea break while you're at it. Hilarious.
Yeah. I'll stick to the Ferrari tradition. Our first race of the year. Is there a leakage with Charles Leclerc? And his race engineer's like, what leakage? And he's like, I've got the seat full of water. And so his race engineer decides to say, oh, it must be the water. So Okay.
Add that to the words of wisdom.
As that, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Hilarious. That was really good.
Yep.
Honorable mention. The whole of Lewis Hamilton's radio in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
First of all, he doesn't get told the first time he has track warnings. Then Lewis goes off the rails and is dobbing on every single driver who has track limits.
He loves to do that. Even at Mercedes, he was doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he's telling Adami, stop confirming. What does he do? Understood. Lewis, stop confirming. And then the cherry on top, Lewis's heartfelt message, thank you for this season. I've loved it. Silence. And then Lewis goes, now you want to shut up. Now you want to be quiet. And he gets on the radio just laughing. Haha, sorry, I was busy. Ugh, yuck.
Yeah. I've got an honorable mention as well.
Got two more, yeah, go.
George Russell in Monaco when he passed Albon, and he said his race engineer said, got to give it back, and he said, no, I'll take the penalty. Then he got the penalty. His race engineer goes, George, we've got a drive-through penalty for that action. And he used, I'm presuming, do you know a lot about soccer? No? There's a football manager, his name's Jose Mourinho, and he has a famous quote like after a football match concerning the referees. And he says, like in his Portuguese accent, like, I prefer not to speak, otherwise I'll be in big trouble. George Russell whipped that out in that accent during the race.
That's okay.
I prefer not to speak.
That is funny. I like that.
I was like, come on, George has got ball knowledge. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Another one goes to Alonso, and it
Yep.
was something along the lines of, if you keep talking, I will disconnect the radio. Love
Oh,
that.
yes, I remember that.
That's a good one. And I've got one more to finish it off. Do you have any more?
We covered it in the pod, but I was going to say when Max questioned McLaren's swap in Monza. Yeah.
That one's good.
Yep.
And then last one, Oscar Piastri. Alpine are still finding ways to fuck me over after all these years.
Oh, is that in Austria? Was that because he was trying to fight for the lead and Colapinto got in his way?
Yeah.
I think that's where that
Love
was from.
that one.
That was good.
That was good. There's been some really good moments this year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sums up our little category segment.
Yes.
Now,
Oh, no.
start of the year, we had placed our predictions without knowing what was to come.
Yes, correct.
And I am going to bring those back up now. So this was completely blind.
Oh,
And this is what we predicted at the start of the year. So I'll just Constructors Championship. We both said McLaren.
yes.
Bingo.
Tick.
Drivers Champion. I said Oscar. You said Lando.
Yeah.
So you knew from the beginning.
Yeah. Had an inkling.
Biggest flop. I went Alonso,
Mm-hmm.
which it was looking like at the start of the season. But then he went on and he smashed Stroll.
Yep.
He outqualified Stroll every single time. Wasn't really that too much of a flop.
Mm.
You meant Liam Lawson. Hey, he got demoted.
Got demoted.
Pretty flop.
Yeah. And then I would also say the fact that Hadjar consistently beat
Yeah.
him.
So definitely had a flop of a
Yeah.
season.
For sure.
Biggest surprise. Oh, I said Williams will get a double podium. Not quite, but they had a great season. Williams had a great season.
Yeah.
Sainz got 2 podiums.
The fact, it's a good call. The fact they got a podium and you know,
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't have said Williams get a podium, let alone a double
Yeah,
podium.
crazy.
So,
And this was all blind before the season started.
yeah,
You said Kimi Antonelli wins a Grand Prix. He came second
a few times. Yeah.
a few times. So he was a surprise. He had a great season.
I'll take that.
All right. Well, that was what we predicted blind
Yeah.
before the season started. And I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Pretty decent, pretty good.
I'm happy. Yeah, it shows we got some pretty good ball knowledge. So
Yeah. Next year will be quite tricky with the new regulations.
100%.
But I think if you are a loyal listener, you might know who I think's winning the constructors. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Lights Out Lottery. Final results are in.
Oh no. Oh,
Okay.
I'm not looking forward to
You
this.
finished on 68 points.
Yep.
I have finished on 90. So a 22-point win for me.
Congratulations, Brianna.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. But that comes with a forfeit for me, doesn't it?
It does. Wow, I'm honoured. Who would have
Oh.
thought I would win?
Okay.
Okay.
Should we let everyone? Who's? Do you want me to say the forfeit, or would you like to have the honour in saying it while I put the costume on?
All right, you go and get yourself ready. So, as our first season of the pod and Lights Out Lottery, the consequence, the punishment this year is, you all know, if you've been watching along on YouTube, you would know this clown costume that comes out every time Ferrari has a bad weekend, which was about half of them, okay? So you know and love the costume. He's putting it on right now behind the camera. I'm going to take a photo of him wearing that, and he has to change his Instagram profile picture to him in a clown suit for 1 week exactly. Now, as a 23-year-old male, that's not really the look you're going for. I don't know if that gets the chicks. Let us know. I hope you're not going out this weekend and giving out your Instagram. I think I am. All right. Welcome, Larry the Clown. I've just come up with that name.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take the photo.
Oh, my God. Let's have a look. Oh, dear God.
No, you can zoom in.
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
Okay,
just send me
I'm
that.
going to airdrop you that, and you're
Thanks.
going to change it right this second.
Yeah.
What about a cheeky little Instagram plug?
Yeah. I'm just getting myself prepared for this. Okay, so
Can you make yourself private or not? I mean, public?
Yeah, I'll do that now. So my Instagram is Jayden Maraska, all lowercase, no space, no underscore, nothing, just the full name. Okay. And what we're going to do now, we're going to make my account public. Let's just do that quickly. Cool. Okay. I will put the photo up now for you guys to have a look at what you're looking at, because it is not good.
Oh, I'm going to look you up on Instagram.
Okay. It's done. 1 week. Oh my God.
Okay. If you're watching on YouTube, we're going to right this second pop up a screenshot.
There you go. There you go. So the fact that we were level on points at the summer break.
Yeah, we were.
Oh,
Oh, that is,
dear God, help me.
that is so funny. Oh, oh my gosh. Right, there you have it.
Cool. Brilliant. I'm going to take this off now because I'm getting hot with my sunburn. So
Oh, yeah, take that off. Committed.
yeah. 1 week is crazy.
Yeah, so 1 week from when it comes out. So the
Yeah.
faster you edit.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. We'll do it from today as of filming, Monday 22nd. So Monday 29th, just in time for the new year.
Yeah, just. Oh my God. Got hair stuck to me.
Might get the chicks.
I don't think it will, to be honest. I don't think I've got any hope there.
Never say never.
All right. Well, that's done.
All right, well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Lights Out Lottery. Wow, so season 1 wrapped up of the podcast.
Done. What a year.
What a year. What's your favourite podcast moment of the year?
when was it? Something you said, and I just burst out laughing. I don't actually know if it made the pod or not, but it was. You slipped up on a word. I can't remember the word.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That cannot be said.
No, it can't be said. But there was a moment that we had to cut out of the pod.
Is this the champagne moment?
Where I.
Oh,
yeah. It was something to do with champagne. So I think you guys can get a gist of what it is. But there was a certain word Brianna used, and I genuinely couldn't stop laughing for like 5 minutes. We had to pause recording, and I had to make sure when I during the production phase and editing, I had to cut that out for the sake of Brianna's job. So, it was so funny though. Like that's probably my best moment. I don't know if something on camera. I can't even remember because most of the pods we've done on camera this year, I've had assignments or exams.
yeah.
Like I've just been but that's the one vivid memory I've got where
yeah.
for like 5 minutes, I'm cry laughing.
Also, I would say like our first episode in the home studio,
Yes.
very surreal, very like, wow, this is happening.
Yeah.
Like crazy to think when we started this, we had never edited a podcast before, never created a YouTube account, a Spotify account, never recorded anything. Like
No.
it was all new to us. Shout out Lloyd at LydioX because
Well done, mate.
without him, this podcast wouldn't be here. He was kind enough to allow us to use his studio,
Yep.
give us some tips. And
He was a
wow,
great
what an
help.
experience. Like,
Oh, my massage chair is
my
getting
God.
involved as well.
I got so scared. It's just been like so amazing from that to
Yeah.
then going out to the shops and buying all the podcast equipment, all the drama with buying the cameras.
Yeah.
The first day that we bought the wrong mics, trying to set this up. So many laughs, so many highs, so many lows, but amazing. Next year's can only get bigger and better.
Yeah, that's right.
I have so many plans for the pod.
I'm very excited for what the future holds because I think we've actually accomplished a fair bit as a team
100%.
in our first year. And when you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't even start when the season started because we had a lot of stuff going on. We had to start after the second race in China.
Yeah.
So we couldn't even celebrate Lewis Hamilton's sprint pole and win.
No,
raw.
we couldn't talk about us at the race in Melbourne.
Yeah.
We weren't set up. It's been amazing, and I am so grateful for everyone who has tuned in. And like even another real cool thing for me was Spotify Wrapped. Like
Yes.
we got a creator version, and we got to see all our stats and really. Spotify, like we didn't get reached out to do a video for our top listeners, but that's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right. Next year. No, I'm just kidding. But it was just so many cool elements of this.
Yeah.
And it can only get better. Trust us. We have huge plans for next year.
Yes.
It doesn't stop for us. Next week, we are business mode. We're meeting up. We're doing a big, reflection of the year
Yes.
and then a big brainstorm for next year. And then we get about a week, 2 weeks off, and then we're back into filming.
That's right.
So
Huge.
huge. I'm so excited.
I'm very keen for the 2026 regs. I don't know who's going to dominate, who's going to flop. So that's going to make our predictions like really sort of either really good or just terrible.
Terrible. All right. To leave you guys with like a little bit of gossip going into the new season, I have read that both Mercedes and Red Bull have found a loophole that will make them 0.3 faster per lap going into at the Melbourne Grand Prix. So it's giving, Lewis Max dominance again.
Yeah.
But obviously without Lewis. However, there's 3 teams who are really upset about this, who are complaining to FIA, one of them being Ferrari, which means Ferrari has not caught on. They don't know how to do it. So they're banging at the FIA's door saying, you need to tell them off, you need to change it. It's them, Audi, and someone else that's complaining.
Oh, my God.
That tells you Ferrari, they don't know how to do it.
Oh.
So expect to see George and Max and Kimi on the podium in Melbourne.
Oh, my God. Why are we so shit?
So bad. We obviously can't figure it out.
That's it. If that's the case, Lewis's last race is next year. Like I don't know how many times we need to say this. Like Brianna, enjoy this season. because it'll be the last. Like
Yep.
this upcoming season, we will see the end of Lewis Hamilton because he doesn't deserve this. Ferrari. Oh my! What are they focusing on?
I don't know what they found, but we're sick of the Mercedes and Red Bull dominance. I'm already
Yeah.
over McLaren. Ferrari. It'll be a huge season next year.
Yeah.
We'll be out with an episode in a couple weeks with all our predictions, blind ranking.
Oh my God, man.
All right. Well, we're going to leave it there. It's been a huge episode.
Yes.
Appreciate you tuning in. And thank you to everyone who has tuned in for an episode, given us a rating, a like, a thumbs up, subscribed, followed, commented.
Yeah.
Like, it means a lot. It's been a great year. And without you guys, it's nothing.
That's right. Thank you everyone for the support. If you obviously this is our first year, so if you've been here from the start, thank you very much. If you've caught on and you've stayed, thank you very much. We are, as Brianna said, only just beginning on the way up.
Yes.
So things are going to get better and better, and I'm excited for next year because we get to do a full season
Yeah.
breakdown, a full season prediction app. We will not be late to the start of the season.
No.
Everyone gets a review. There will be no track that's left
Yes.
untalked about, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. All right. Well,
So
there you have it.
with that being
oh my
said,
God, I'm sad.
have a great
I forgot to mention something.
go on.
This is episode 44. We're ending the year on 44 episodes. Episode 44. It's a sign.
Yep.
We did 44 episodes in our first year.
Is it good or bad though, the sign?
It's a good sign.
Okay.
That's actually crazy though. Like if you guys know me, I'm so obsessed with the number 44.
Didn't you put like $44 for fuel, don't you?
I do. Quite embarrassing. But I have not stopped doing that. And
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy. We're finishing on 44 episodes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely Christmas and a happy New Year.
For sure. I hope I will. I hope, you know what? If I get down on both knees and I pray to the man above, that into it, I just say on New Year's Eve, listen, dear Lord, 2026, please make Ferrari great again. Amen.
We'll leave you with that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Enjoy the holidays.
See you later.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Take care. Bye.